Okay, I just found my empty trailer, which is right there, and we're gonna hook up to it. After you get backed in, all you gotta do then now is put the gear in forward and try to do what you do. What you do is you do a little tug. Make sure the fifth wheel is really hooked up to it, to the kingpin. And as you can see, we're hooked up to it. The next thing we want to do is we want to connect the air lines and the umbilical cord. Okay, one thing to note is, see this, they're a little faded, but this one is blue, this one is red. That one there is blue. Now that has to go there. And the milk cord is there. The red goes here. It would be very, very dangerous if you had those things switched together or switched around. So you got to make sure those are not switched around. Now, you walk around here, you do a little visual inspection with your trailer you're hooking up. Make sure there's no visible anything wrong with it. This particular trailer, somebody slid the tandems all the way to the back, and you can't run around like that. Look at that pin. See? Now when we're driving and traveling, those pins, there's 4 of them. There's one on each corner. When we're traveling or driving down the road in the highway, those must be locked and they're holes. Otherwise, if you have them, let's say you had all your tandems slid up in the front, and you had this thing like this, once you put your brake, this whole cage is want to stop, but the trailer is going to want to keep going. I've seen it and I've heard it somewhere where this whole thing just went right out the back of the trailer, and the tires are locked up because of their brakes, and the trailer kept on going. This was left down the highway, and the trailer kept on going without any tires in them. And can you imagine the horror of the effect on that? So, all right, here. Okay. Mud flaps, they're very important. DOT and cops likes those to be on, otherwise they will have a heyday giving you a ticket for some reason. Blinkers are on, everything is good. You want to go here and inspect, and everything looks good. We got 2 load locks there, or 3. And so, now, one of the things that we gotta do before we can go anywhere is, of course, we gotta raise the dollies up, the landing gear. Okay. Now you gotta keep in mind that your pins over there on your trailer axles, you have yet to move them. So you can't forget those. That's very important, okay? Which I will do that right now. I do that right now, but I'll show you. What we do is we put this lever down. As you can see, the pin is not out, so what we have to do now is we have to make sure that these things are locked in place. So that's it. The pin is in the hole. This thing is locked in. Tandems is slid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6th hole. We're good to go. We just need to go to the office, give them the paperwork, tell them what empty trailer I picked up, and that ought to do it. As I mentioned before, all I got to do now is go to the office there. They call it CTO, Central Receiving Office. Give them this paperwork and then tell them what empty trailer I picked up, and we'll be good to go to Little Chute, Wisconsin to pick up a frozen load of pizza bound for Massachusetts. Later. Okay, we are at Walmart Distribution Center in Tomah, Wisconsin. And now we're headed for CTO. Okay, as you can see, I've got my paperwork. It only took about 5 minutes. It only took about 5 minutes to get in and get out. And all I gotta do now is call the office, send in an empty call, and do a 5-minute drop and hook on my logbook. And then we're off to Little Chute. So, there's the beast. Yeah, she's getting old, but it's still reliable. Hey, I'll catch you later.